read another small section from my impending book, Song of the Butterfly, Finding Freedom Within. So I'm going to read the section on desires, desire. It's a short section from 533 to 547. Okay, desire. Desire creates seeds of malcontent. So sit and think about that. Desire creates seeds of malcontent. Number 534. There is only whole, W-H-O-L-E, holes, H-O-L-E-S, holes are a me, the big ego, that seeks externals to fill it, yet it cannot be filled with externals. When one quits trying to fill them and confronts them directly, they are seen for what they are, unfulfilled desires. Number 535. Clinging and desires not met give rise to wallowing in pain. Okay, let me read that again. Clinging and desires not met give rise to wallowing in pain. Again, another head of the poor me saga that emerges. A real multi-headed dragon spewing, but with honest seeing and encounter, this elusive dragon called mental holdings can be laid to rest. Number 536. When there is no I, the big ego, where is desire? When there is no big I, no big ego, where is desire? The body does what it does. What needs to occur does. It doesn't have to come from desire. Desires are what Dvaita remains as uppermost. When Dvaita remains as uppermost, mind separates and defines. Mind will fall away, words will appear as needed. No mental searching or grasping is needed. Number 537. Desires, desires, I want, I need, give me. This realization is dissolved into when there is no self that seeks or desires for something. It is what simply remains as is, not as I have. I'm going to read it again. Desires, desires, I want, I need, give me. Give me. This realization is dissolved into when there is no self that seeks or desires for something. It is what simply remains as is, not as I have. Number 538. Quit asking for something. Relax. Allow grace to reveal what is there. What you are seeking is already there. It doesn't come out of nothing, but springs out of the still center as a flowering of seeds that have always been present. Allow them to simply flower. I'll read it again. Quit asking for something. Relax and allow grace to reveal what is there. What you are seeking is already there. It doesn't come out of nothing, but springs out of the still center as a flowering of seeds that have always been present. Allow them to simply flower. Number 539. You don't have to be an Einstein, but do have to have a heart of wanting the truth versus the movie of the day. That long-running soap opera of As the Stomach Turns, in which we find our heroine, which is you, engaged in the ever-spiraling desire and aversion towards the externals, which are grasped, clung to, or avoided in order to find and manufacture that perfect, yes, it is spelled wrong on purpose, happiness. I spelled it P-E-R-F-E-K-T, perfect. Yes, it is spelled wrong on purpose because it's not perfect, okay? That perfect happiness. Number 540. Is the guru a servant that must grovel and beg for others to accept the greatest gift that can be offered? The jewel beyond price and compare? What is more valuable than liberation, moksha, the peace that passes all understanding? If you could purchase it, what would it be worth? What would you be willing to put forth to secure it? Yes, the guru is the servant of the universe, and it is compassion and love towards the hungry hearts that dictates guru's actions. If one shows the desire of a pure heart with a hunger for moksha or truth, then guru of course will give what may be given. It cannot be otherwise. When the seeker's attention is 100% towards liberation, then all actions will be geared towards finding that gem and wishing to share it with the universe. If it is a hobby, something to simply enhance what you have, then the gem is not sought. One is only seeing the worth of a cheap imitation. A Satguru wants to give out the pure gem, the pearl of great price. For imitations, one can find them everywhere, anywhere. They look good on the surface, but they have no lasting value. Number 541. Want God for God alone. There must be no ulterior motives, no matter how grand. I'm going to read that again. Want God for God alone. Doesn't matter what your ulterior motive is. Number 542. The desire for truth is a correct desire, but this desire will fade when you see that Guru is within and there is no separation. Read that again. The desire for truth is a correct desire, but even this desire will fade when you see that Guru is within and there is truly no separation. Number 543. Ask God. Ask Ganesh to dispel the obstacles. Ask Shiva to be made apparent while still within the dual mindset. It will be cognized by Guru that is within. Ask and you shall receive. Knock and the door will be opened. Relax and allow the grace to take place. It is not by your doership, it is spontaneous happenings. Number 544, the seed that is already there. One is watering it with humility, wonder, gratitude, and opening the heart so that the weeds of mind do not choke that tender plant. It's already done. It has always been in place. Now you are weeding the garden of malcontent and illusion, and you have found the sun. It is within as Guru. It is without as Guru. Guru takes away the darkness, so be happy. Be content. Be at peace. Surrender to grace. Number 545, God is truth. God does not desire truth. Okay, we read that again. God is truth. God does not desire truth. Number 546, desire for liberation is fine, as long as it isn't a mindset that it is something separate from life. Liberation comes when one transcends the mind and the waves that are being caught on. The waves one continues to perpetuate in the stillness, duality falls away. When cognizant of absolute, then the still point is ever present. In every action is stillness. Every sound is silence. Not to. Not to. Number 547. The more one wishes truth, the more one is blessed. Grace is always present. Let me read this last one once again. The more one wishes truth, the more that one is blessed, because grace is always present. So there we have again another reading from my manuscript, Song of the Butterfly, Finding the Freedom Within. So I hope you've enjoyed these excerpts. I hope you gained something from it. Again, you know, if you have to, go back and re-listen to this one at a time. Play one, go back, re-listen until you get it, until you start to absorb it, until you start to, you know, be able to imbibe it, take it in fully, let it start to resonate. Okay, so I'm going to leave this here. Have a great journey.